Hey, everyone. I am doing something a little different here. I'm coming in through a live broadcast today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Sonya LaRae. I'm a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, educator, motivational speaker, and the host of Whispers in a Bottle Grown Talk Cocktail Fridays. So, you know what? Today, I just had something on my mind and I'm really doing something a little bit different. And I'm coming live. I'm over here live on our YouTube channel as well as in our Instagram page for Whispers in a Bottle Grown Talk Cocktail Fridays. Sharon, welcome. Nice to see you here with me today. It's good to see you. So today's discussion is about I'm on my soapbox. This is a pop-up discussion that I'm doing today because there's been so many things that have come through in the mail, in the news, and different things like that. And I just thought, like, hey, look, let me come in here and let's really talk about it and start dissecting some of these things. So, as you all know, as a lifestyle relationship counselor, a fashion psychologist, I started really speaking on people walking in their integrity, being able to celebrate who they are and what they're about. And so, I'm starting my community, the Your Body Beautiful community, that is going to be launching a little bit later in the year. It was supposed to launch in September, but we've had some hiccups. So, unfortunately, that's how it is in business. We have to kind of reset and redo things in a different way. But that's okay, everyone. Don't panic because you know your girl has you covered. So, ended up that this week on the news, I saw a story with regards to an influencer who is actually an A-lister who had started to do what is called the chocolate lip. It's called a honey brown lip, where you put a brown lip liner on and you kind of fill it with a gloss that it's kind of clear, kind of gives you like a different edge. Big thing in the 80s and 90s. It was huge. But anyway, most people who have seen that look, it's been basically in the culture of African American as well as Latinas, because as Latinas, that's what we would do. We would line our lips and we put our gloss on, and it would be just popping. It's just something beautiful. But this young woman is Caucasian who did the look on herself, and she was saying like, by far, this has got to be the best look for autumn, and how she loved how it looked on her. It wasn't that she was saying that this was created by her, that she did this herself. She just stated that this is just a great look that she loved for the autumn season, which is nothing wrong with it. But I have to tell you, they went in on her. They accused her of really trying to steal from the culture, trying to take away from people, and everyone is so negative. And I mean, some hate messages that they were putting onto this young woman. Now, grant you, a lot of people would call that look, and when it was all popular they would say it was ghetto, and it looked like people had, like, they had needed Vaseline or some kind of cream, that they were developing some kind of problem with their mouth. But as time progresses and the technique got better, now people can do it and it looks really pretty and it accentuates the lips, even kind of makes them look fuller. But I don't think we have to always walk in with our feelings up here all the time, that it makes it an issue with everything. So we know that there's a lot of people that steal from different cultures, that take from cultures. But this is the one thing I want you all to realize, and this is why I call this I'm on my soapbox, is because we as people have got to realize that there is a time and a place for everything. And sometimes, as influencers, if you're not doing something that is really exaggerating or changing or altering your looks, like using a black face or doing something that you know is going to be offensive to another culture, then let's start not to be so hypercritical. See, in Your Body Beautiful community, we celebrate everyone. We celebrate every culture. We celebrate everything that makes a person uniquely themselves. And sometimes people are enamored with certain essence from a culture. So it even went about like there was a point where people were so angry because someone had developed a liquor that was literally known by Latin Americans, which is tequila. Because they were white, they were upset with them because they were producing tequila. Well, this is the thing, this is a business. And in business, we all should be able to create and produce anything that is going to be a benefit, as long as we're not taking away or using it in a negative, derogatory sense or state. See, that's the difference. And so many people want to be so in their feelings, in their emotions with regards to things. Because, yes, injustice is injustice. There's injustice in everything. I don't care who it is, or what it's about. There is injustice. And so if somebody tells you there's not, they're living under a rock. But when it comes to certain elements of our livelihood, as you influencers come across in TikTok, as you influencers come across in business or whatever you're doing, make sure that you're tapping into the essence of what you're doing and not stealing from another generation or another a sector or race. Make sure that you have that authenticity about your brand. You can see that's a different thing there. And so many people don't understand that. So, guys, let's stop attacking each other. This young lady, she did nothing wrong with lining her lips with brown lip liner and filling it in with a nice gloss. Matter of fact, she looked very lovely. It looked pretty. Her lips even looked fuller. So it was really nice. And to see her in that way was different because she is kind of like, known for just wearing these different looks and different things that are kind of like a little blah, a little boring. But literally, to have her on and now to hear all of the backlash that is happening with this is terrible, because we as people, we're not, there's nothing that's stamped that this is ours, this is mine. It comes down to even like the dances that are so popular. We see kids of all nationalities doing the TikTok dance challenges, and they're doing it and they're trying to learn it and make this their own. So what's the difference with even using different brands, different cosmetics, different tricks and treatments? So that's the other thing. And then I think, as a makeup artist and being in this industry, I work in the fashion industry and the music industry. I think we in the industry kind of dictate and pivot certain things as well. So, of course, when people who are young are touched and influenced by those that are making big impressions inside the music industry, go out to duplicate it, why should they be,